Oh boy. Good afternoon. Man, we back on the ground, y'all. I finally got the Corvette back on the ground. Yes, she does move under her own power again. Or actually, this is the first time under her own power in this setup. But if you know, you know. You've been following. Um, I dismantled my other Corvette because it was just too far gone. Too many problems, like chasing a rabbit down a hole. So I just said, all right, it's time for this one to go. And so I let that one go, and I started busting down my 85. 85 was a little bit better of a car at the moment, or when I started it. Not when I got my 92, because it was damn near a perfect car. But subsequently, it was done kind of shady. So a few months ago, I started busting down my 85, and I put everything that I purchased off of my 92, which included sway bars and coilovers and um, music and an LS swap and custom gauges and interior that I had made and a lot of other stuff. So I finally have got the car back to running condition, or got this car to running condition. So today I wrapped up the final pieces, which was drive shaft. I had to make some hangers for my exhaust, and then I had to bleed my clutch and get that stuff situated. Man, this sun is in my eye like crazy. All right, there we go. So I did all that stuff this morning, and got the car back to the point where I can drive it, move it at least. It still needs to be tuned, so that will be coming up soon. I'll be looking into booking an appointment in the next few weeks for that, and then I have to. So one of the last things I need to do to the car is I'm going to be doing the front suspension swap on my 85. Jesus, this sun is killing me right now. um, so I'm going to be doing a front suspension swap on my 85, which I'm going to be basically taking the suspension that I took off of my 92, which is the upper and lower control arms, the spindle, and all of the hardware. And then also I will be installing the front Rytec sway bar that I had on my 92. Everything should mount up now that I'm changing out the lower control arms to the newer style from the 85 style. And then with that, I'm going to also be upgrading the front brakes to the 2015 Camaro SS Brembos, which I had on my 92. So I do know that they'll fit and I know that they'll work. So everything's still attached to my spindles. So basically, it's just like a one slap in deal that I got to do. Once I get the control arms in and everything buttoned down, um, then we should be good to go. So yeah, I have about another week that I have of time to do this. So I'm going to probably get to it in the next couple of days and start taking the front suspension apart and getting the new stuff back onto the car or onto this car. My uppers, I have the adjustable. I can't think of the brand right now, but I have the adjustable upper control arms that I'm going to be putting on, and then the lowers are the factory lowers with new poly bushings, new ball joints and everything. So it should make the front end feel a lot better. And then I'm also going to install the coilovers, but I do know I need to modify the shock tower a little bit. Like I have to make a bracket that extends the mounting point back a few millimeters or so. So I'm gonna do measurements and figure that out once I get everything put back on. Again, the big Ride-Tech sway bar that I had on my 92 should now bolt up to this car because of the lower control arm swap. So we'll see about that too. And then I can button up the front suspension, and then I'll be going to the alignment shop to get that done. The crazy part about the alignment shop is there's only one or two in my area that does the adjustable Corvette stuff. Everybody doesn't want to, well, a lot of shops don't want to touch it. And I've only found two other spots in my area that does them. So I've already had it done once before, so the alignment on it right now is good. But of course, I done took stuff apart, so I need to go have it aligned again and make sure that everything is right. So I'm gonna be looking into that after I get the front suspension put back together, and then I will be probably looking into getting my door panels redone. All right, so here we have it. Back on the ground, back on all fours. Back on all fours. Back on the ground. This is the hood from my 92. It was in better condition. It had a broken mounts on the other one, on the one from the 85, the original. So it was all floppy and loose. They're better hood, so made the choice to swap it over. In the last few days, I did the custom lights. So custom fogs, custom heads. Still not finished, but rough cut. But we are back on the ground for the long haul now. I did do a drivability, so I put it in first gear and, actuated the clutch, and it did what it was supposed to do. So I'm good about that. So now, quick up little peaky leak. I do have a leak on the passenger side valve cover, so I need to fix that. It's probably just a gasket, so I'm gonna go get some OE style gaskets for it. I did have to clearance out the hood to fit over the factory air box and radiator support, so I got that done. So now that closes all together. Tidy up this wiring for my headlights and stuff. So that's where I'm at with that. Now come over here and I'll turn the lights on. Everything is just rough still. Haven't finalized it. Custom made by myself. Did that. And then, I don't know if you'll be able to see the mounts for the exhaust, but no, you can't see it. But the mounts are made. Gotta finish the dumps, but exhaust is finished for the most part. Everything is good to go. And she fires right up. Holly comes on. And boom. And let's make sure she's in neutral. And radiator box or the air box. So I have that done. What yeah, man. I have to finish hooking this up for my gauges. So I'll finish that. And then we'll make it work from there. I still have to finish off my infotainment system. I haven't put any music in the back yet. Still empty, so I gotta make custom speaker boxes for the back. So I haven't done any of that yet. Don't know when I'm gonna do that, because right now I'm kind of focused on a couple of other things that kind of are more important right now. So we're gonna focus on that for now. And yeah, so a few wires and things I have to button up, tuck up, zip tie, get them out the way, put the interior back together. I am gonna dye these carpets, so I haven't fully decided to put everything back together because all of this stuff still got to come out, or at least be you know, tucked up out of the way enough to where I can go ahead and paint it. But there you have it. But we, like I said, we're back on the ground, man. A couple more things and then we'll be ready to go for our first drive in this car with everything. There you have it. Headlights on, super bright. I do have to I have to fix this light. It's kind of floppy a little bit, so I have to figure out something with that, either raise the bump stop or figure out something like that. Most likely I will probably just leave them up on the car, so not too mad about it. Kind of just do what I do and put the caps on and leave it as such. So that'll be that. Now let me cut her off. Hit Jordan. Yeah, there she goes. So yeah, hand laid carbon. Did this myself. 2015 Camaro steering wheel, carbon. Still need to finish this, but carbon. Will be carbon. So a lot of stuff going on, man. So I'm gonna clue y'all in and keep y'all posted as I do this stuff, man. And get this car finally dialed in and done. Yeah, so we'll be getting it. Drop my tool. So yeah, so I put the new sun visors in. Of course, these came out of my 92. I had these redone. I put the mirror in from my 92 because it was in way better condition than in the one in the 85. Also the passenger side. So I do have the see-through glass top. I have two actually. I have one that's tinted blue, which goes with the tinted blue car glass. And I also have one that is tinted brown. I don't know which one I'm going to put in the car yet. But definitely going to be putting one in. Yeah, so again, I have to create the custom speaker boxes back here. For 1 6.5 and 1 6x9. So I'll be getting to that later on. Not in a real rush for it right now. But I'm also going to be putting my power capacitors for my music, one here, one on that side. So I'll figure out what that looks like soon. I'll probably do one cap, 1 6x9 on each side, and then figure out the rest of the music as I go. With that being said, because I had in my other car, I had a custom everything. This car I'm gonna kind of keep it simple a little bit, and not go too crazy with it. Just for the fact that I just want to drive the car, man. I've been through so much with the car, that at this point I just want to drive. That's all. So yeah, carbon, whole lot of carbon. Black out the carpet. Black out the seal plates, and and go from there. So man, there y'all have it, man. We are back on the ground. Just wanted to give y'all an update. Next update, I'll be doing the suspension and getting that put back together. So probably in the next 2 weeks, I'll be buttoning up all of that stuff, and then it'll be to the tuner, so I can get tuned and get some driving in. This car, well, this engine transmission combo literally has no miles on it, so I need to definitely put some miles on it. So I will be definitely trying to put that 500 miles on real quick. So again, man, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so when I drop a new video, it comes through.